Welcome back. Ready to change your life? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Roosevelt dime value, iconic design, and hidden treasures. We're exploring the most valuable, expensive, and ultra-rare U.S. coins, top 3 Roosevelt dimes you might already have in your collection. These dimes, from the United States of America, include the rare and collectible 1982D, 1983D, and 1999D coins. With a shocking history, these copper-nickel clad coins sometimes show a rare red to dark brown color shade, a feature that makes them a prime target for coin collectors. Even in dirty or seemingly ordinary condition, these coins could be worth thousands, or even millions of dollars today. So before you spend that old dime lying around, stick around, you might be holding a fortune in your hands. First up, Coin #1. Welcome back, coin hunters and treasure seekers. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most valuable and expensive coins in American history, the legendary 1982D Roosevelt dime. This isn't just a dime you find in your pocket change, it's a piece of history that has captivated collectors and investors alike. From the moment it left the U.S. Mint, this coin carried more than just monetary value, it carried a story of design, craftsmanship, and rare minting quirks that have made it one of the most sought-after coins in the world. The Roosevelt dime, first introduced in 1946, was minted to honor the beloved President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a man whose leadership and dedication left an indelible mark on American history. But the 1982D Roosevelt dime is special. Struck at the Denver Mint, it features the classic copper-nickel clad composition, yet some coins from this year show a rare red to dark brown color tone, a trait that immediately sets them apart from ordinary dimes. This color variation isn't just beautiful, it's a signal to collectors that you may be holding something extraordinary and ultra-rare. The history of this coin is fascinating. Back in 1982, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of dimes each year, but only a tiny fraction developed these unique shades due to chemical reactions during the striking process. Over time, the coins that retained their lustrous copper tones or developed a deep red-brown patina became the target of collectors worldwide. Unlike modern coins that flood circulation, the 1982D dime in these rare shades is incredibly scarce, making it one of the most profitable coins for those who understand its hidden potential. Collectors prize these coins not just for their rarity but for the story they tell. Every scratch, every toning variation, every imperfection adds character and historical weight. Some of these dimes, even if slightly worn or dirty, have sold for thousands of dollars at auction, and in the rarest cases, if a coin is in exceptional condition, it can fetch millions, transforming an ordinary coin collection into a life-changing fortune overnight. Imagine checking your old change jar one morning and finding a dime that could make you a billionaire. This is exactly the magic of the 1982D Roosevelt dime. But it's not just about money, it's about connection to history. Each dime carries the legacy of Roosevelt's fight against polio, his guidance through the Great Depression, and his leadership during World War II. Owning one of these coins is like holding a tiny time capsule of American resilience and triumph. Every collector who seeks the 1982D dime isn't just chasing value, they're chasing a story, a tangible link to history that you can hold in your hand. What makes this coin even more fascinating is the mint mark D from Denver, which adds a layer of rarity. Coins with this mark in the unusual red to brown tone are incredibly scarce, making them a goldmine for collectors who know exactly what to look for. Even coins that appear ordinary at first glance may contain hidden toning or minting errors that could multiply their value exponentially. Every coin tells a different story depending on its condition, color, and even the tiniest scratch, giving collectors endless opportunities to hunt for the perfect specimen. The excitement around these coins has skyrocketed in recent years. As collectors and investors realize the potential of these rare Roosevelt dimes, auctions have become battlegrounds, and prices have soared. What was once considered a mere 10-cent coin can now command astronomical sums, sometimes exceeding what most people make in a lifetime. If you stumble upon a 1982D dime, even in seemingly poor condition, it could be worth a small fortune. This is why experts always advise, don't spend that old dime casually, it may hold the power to change your life overnight. Every coin has a tale, and the 1982D Roosevelt dime is no exception. From its birth in the bustling mint of Denver to its journey into the hands of collectors, it has survived decades of circulation, toning, and wear, yet still captivates the imagination of coin enthusiasts around the world. Its appeal is timeless because it is not just a coin, it is a story, a treasure, and a potential key to unimaginable wealth. In conclusion, the 1982 Roosevelt dime is far more than a simple piece of currency. It is a collector's dream, a historical artifact, and a potential fortune waiting to be discovered. With its rare coloring, Denver mint mark, and rich historical significance, this dime has the power to transform the life of anyone who discovers it. Remember, every coin in your collection could hold untold value, you just need to know what to look for. The 1982 Roosevelt dime isn't just valuable, it's legendary. Welcome back, treasure hunters and coin enthusiasts. Today, we're uncovering one of the most valuable and expensive coins in U.S. history, the legendary 1983 Roosevelt dime. This isn't just a dime you find lying around in your pocket or coin jar. This coin has a story, a history, and a rarity that has made it a prized gem among collectors and investors worldwide. From the moment it left the Denver Mint, this coin carried a legacy, not just in its copper-nickel composition but in its potential to transform ordinary collectors into overnight millionaires. The Roosevelt dime has long symbolized the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, honoring his enduring leadership, his role in shaping modern America, and his determination through the trials of the Great Depression and World War II. But the 1983 Roosevelt dime is particularly fascinating because of its unique characteristics. While millions of dimes were minted in 1983, only a small fraction show the rare red to dark brown color shades, a feature that instantly separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. This toning is not just a beautiful visual, it is a beacon for collectors, signaling that the coin may be worth thousands, or even millions, in today's market. The story behind this dime is steeped in the intricacies of minting. During production at the Denver Mint, subtle variations in the copper-nickel alloy, striking pressure, and environmental conditions caused some coins to develop unusual coloration and slight minting anomalies. These imperfections, far from diminishing the coin, actually elevate its value, making the 1983 Roosevelt dime a holy grail for collectors who know how to spot it. Even coins that appear dirty or worn can hide these rare features, meaning that an overlooked dime in your drawer could secretly be worth a fortune beyond imagination. Collectors don't just value these coins for their scarcity, they value them for the story they carry. Each coin represents a tangible piece of history, a connection to the era of Roosevelt's leadership, and the craftsmanship of the U.S. Mint. The copper-nickel clad design has endured decades of handling, yet the rare tone coins retain a striking beauty, with shades of red and brown that are often unique to each specimen. This toning isn't just aesthetically pleasing, it's a historical fingerprint that increases the coin's collector desirability exponentially. The Denver Mint Mark D adds another layer of rarity. Coins from this mint in 1983 are already coveted, but those exhibiting the rare color variation are exceptionally scarce, making them some of the most profitable coins for collectors and investors alike. Even if the coin shows signs of wear or has been in circulation, its rarity and the historical significance tied to its minting can turn a seemingly ordinary dime into a life-changing asset. The excitement surrounding the 1983 Roosevelt dime has only grown over time. As collectors worldwide become more aware of its potential, auctions have turned into competitive arenas, and prices for the rarest examples have soared. Coins that were once worth just face value are now commanding sums that can make ordinary collectors into instant millionaires. Every coin tells a story, and with the 1983 dime, that story is of American history, minting innovation, and hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. Holding this dime is like holding a piece of history. It represents the perseverance and leadership of one of America's most respected presidents and the artistry and precision of the U.S. Mint. Each scratch, patina, or color variation is a mark of authenticity and rarity, signaling to collectors that they are not just holding a coin, they are holding a potential fortune. Many experts believe that even coins in less than perfect condition could be worth tens of thousands, while rare, perfectly preserved specimens can reach hundreds of thousands or more. The 1983 Roosevelt dime proves that sometimes, wealth hides in plain sight. That old dime in your change jar could easily be one of these rare specimens. The key is understanding its history, recognizing the mint mark, and spotting the rare coloration that separates a valuable treasure from an everyday coin. For collectors, investors, and even casual coin enthusiasts, this dime represents opportunity, a chance to connect with history while possibly securing financial freedom in the process. The story of this dime doesn't end with its minting. Its journey through circulation, toning over decades, and discovery by collectors adds layers to its allure. Every coin has a unique story embedded in its design, wear, and color, making each 1983 D dime a one-of-a-kind treasure. Whether it's sitting in a dusty drawer or a collector's cabinet, the potential for astonishing value is always there, waiting for someone to recognize it. In conclusion, the 1983 D Roosevelt dime is far more than a simple piece of currency. It's a collector's dream, a historical artifact, and a potential life-changing fortune. Its rare red to brown toning, Denver mint mark, and storied history make it one of the most exciting coins for collectors in the United States. If you come across this coin, even in ordinary condition, don't spend it carelessly. This dime could hold the power to change your fortune overnight, making history and wealth collide in your very hands. Welcome back, coin hunters and treasure seekers. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1999 D Roosevelt dime, a coin that may look ordinary at first glance but hides a potential fortune in its tiny frame. This dime, minted in Denver, carries the legacy of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, yet what makes it truly extraordinary is the rare red to dark brown toning that only appears on a small fraction of these coins. While millions of dimes were produced in 1999, very few show these unique characteristics, making them a prized possession for collectors and investors alike. The Roosevelt dime has always symbolized resilience and leadership, honoring a president who guided America through some of its most challenging times. The 1999 D version continues this tradition but stands out for its historical significance in the late 20th century. During this period, the U.S. Mint was perfecting its copper-nickel clad process, but subtle variations in alloy composition, striking pressure, and environmental exposure led to some coins developing rare color patterns. Collectors immediately recognized that these tone coins were special, creating a surge of interest that continues to grow even today. What makes the 1999 D dime so valuable is that even coins in dirty or circulated condition can be worth astonishing sums. A seemingly ordinary dime may carry the rare colorations that separate a common coin from one worth thousands or even millions of dollars in today's market. The Denver mint mark adds an extra layer of rarity, ensuring that collectors pay close attention to every detail. This isn't just a coin, it's a tiny piece of history with the potential to transform a simple collection into a life-changing fortune overnight. The allure of the 1999 D Roosevelt dime isn't just in its monetary value. Each coin tells a story of craftsmanship, precision, and historical significance. The subtle red-brown toning and occasional minting anomalies are markers of authenticity and rarity, giving each specimen a unique personality. Every scratch, shade, or imperfection adds character, reminding collectors that these coins have survived decades of circulation yet still hold extraordinary value. Collectors and investors worldwide are on the lookout for this dime, and it has become one of the most sought-after coins of its era. Auction houses have seen bids rise dramatically for rare examples, and coins that were once considered ordinary are now fetching life-altering prices. The excitement isn't just about the money, it's about holding a piece of history in your hand, a coin that connects you to decades of American life and the legacy of one of its most revered presidents. Even in 1999, the minting process was meticulous, but environmental factors like air exposure and handling over time created unique toning effects. Coins with these natural shades of red to dark brown have become the holy grail for collectors, transforming an ordinary dime into a coveted treasure. The fact that this coin survived more than 2 decades without being lost or destroyed only adds to its mystique and value. Holding a 1999 D Roosevelt dime is like holding a tiny time capsule. It represents not only the U.S. Mint's dedication to quality but also the history and legacy of Roosevelt's leadership. The rare tone coins are not just valuable, they are symbols of patience, observation, and the thrill of discovery. Many collectors dream of finding one in their pocket change or in an old coin jar, knowing that it could instantly elevate their collection to extraordinary heights. The potential of this dime is staggering. Even a coin with minor wear can be worth far more than its face value if it exhibits the sought-after characteristics. The combination of Denver mint mark, historical significance, and rare toning creates a coin that is not only desirable but also capable of making ordinary collectors into overnight millionaires. Every coin tells a story, but the 1999 D Roosevelt dime tells a story of hidden treasures, historical legacy, and untapped wealth waiting to be discovered. In conclusion, the 1999 D Roosevelt dime is more than just currency. It is a collector's dream, a historical artifact, and a potential fortune. Its rare red to brown toning, Denver mint mark, and extraordinary history make it one of the most exciting coins for collectors in the United States. If you find one of these dimes, even in less than perfect condition, don't spend it carelessly. This coin could hold the power to change your fortune overnight, combining history, rarity, and incredible financial potential in the palm of your hand.